a lot of people say that they have an idea. So it all starts with an idea, but post that, the team which is capable of executing it really well matters. So I was lucky enough to get co-founders who were known to me for so many years. They were my batchmates. We go back 8 years, even before starting. So I was able to have very good chemistry. I had the comfort of working with people whom I know very well. And then we improved on that idea. First couple of years, it was fully hardships, because very few people are ready to bet on an idea. So we decided that we will put our own money, which was PF money, and worked hard for about 2 years, because what we were looking at is we shouldn't be running out of the money and hence having to start what we do. So we stretched it without going and spending all the money in setting up an office. We were sitting in a 146 square feet office. For 9 months we were in that office. We were going and delivering. We were doing, we were taking calls in our call center. One good thing which we could learn is how our employees will feel, how the customers behave, how the shopkeepers treat our delivery boys. All that came to us even before we raised money from outside. So we looked at how to take care of our partners, our employees, our customers. How to make them happy. If everyone is getting something out of the equation, then you will start making value. So we were able to make sure that our partners, retailers who were working with us, could value out of Delyver. Customers could get value, which was they were trading time for convenience, or they were giving money for getting convenience. So we were able to identify that everyone is ready to pay if we show value. A model or equation prove cheyan vendite yanku first 2 years eduthu. Then we were able to convince investors who thought that this can be scaled to multiple cities, multiple geographies. There were again hiccups because we went and invested money in fixed assets. We lost a lot of money like that. But in every stage, what we were looking at was how to make sure everyone involved is getting something out of it. So from the moment we had taken money from external investors, we had to make sure they are also getting value out of this, which is returns. So we were very keen on making sure that we don't spend anything which is not necessary for business. So for 5 years, we didn't have an air-conditioned office. For 3 years, we were only taking calls and were going along with our delivery boys to do deliveries. We were only doing sales to the retailers. This is about Delyver. So, and that helped us survive without spending the money which we have raised at any stage. And every time we were looking at, out of the money which we make, will we be able to take care of all the expenses? If there is an expense which is not adding up, we were cutting it down. So we were not spending money on marketing when it is not required. So we were not spending money on offices. We were not spending money on fancy salaries. We were not taking, we were not able to go back to the salaries which we had while we were working in corporate jobs, even at the end of the 5th year. Because it was not about taking salaries. It was about making enough to give salaries. And that philosophy helped us survive. And when we realized that there are a lot of new age startups which are coming up, which are just looking at burning money. Take money from investors, take 20 mil, 100 mil, spend it as soon as possible in multiple markets, grow up to a team of about 1,000 in few months, but at the same time not focus on generating revenues. It's only about valuations. We realized that we won't be able to survive. That's when we started looking out for people who can acquire us, and we were able to get a good offer from BigBasket, which we converted. BigBasket founders also had built similar companies before this. They were also very grounded people who had tons of experience in retail space. They were one of the pioneers in brick and mortar retail. The wave in 99 to 2000, when Subiksha, Trinetra and Fabmall were the pioneers in the organized retail. There was an bubble burst which happened because of Subiksha, and at that time they were able to exit and sell it to Aditya Birla, which became more. So they had a good amount of experience in grocery and retail, and hence that helped them come back and build a team and do it really well. So my mission was to set up the business and compete with grofers, and also make sure that customers who are currently buying from BigBasket, if they have a need for getting things immediately, or they are running out of daily items like milk or sugar or anything like that, rather than to wait for BigBasket to deliver it that day evening or next day, they should be able to open the app, get it delivered within 90 minutes. The same customer should not go to a neighborhood supermarket to even buy the top-ups. So express delivery was created for the specific purpose of retaining the customers who are already BigBasket users for their top-up needs, as well as acquiring customers who are going to competitors for similar needs. So we were able to do that really well. In 2 years' time, I grew that business to about 25% of BigBasket's volume, and in terms of value, it was about 15%, because our order sizes were smaller compared to what can be delivered in a van.